in this last term.
Ball is tossed up and we're underway in this fourth quarter. Howard with the left hand wins the tap down for Greensborough. Tom Mitchell just soccers it off the ground and gets the ball going forward once more. Retrieving there is Curry. Good pick up with the right hand for Banyule, and Yogi sends a high ball out there forward. Martin drops probably what he should have taken. Jones in underneath as well, as is Martin. Good tackle from McCubbin and Mitchell, and we'll toss it up in the centre of War Memorial Park once more. Howard takes it out of the ruck that time, gained it cleanly. Will Mitchell sends the ball forward for Greensborough once again. Standing underneath it is Boyd. Took a nice mark. Curry it was.
Yeah, and Mitchell there kicked without looking, actually, and went straight to a Banyule defender. Banyule across half-back have done well today. They've just lacked in other areas.
Curry sends the ball wide. High ball down this broadcast side for Banyule. Max Jones stands underneath it. He got front position, but McCubbin did well from the back. Jones has it between his legs. The umpire will ball it up.
And why wouldn't you kick it to Max Jones? He's just in a purple patch of form at the moment. Unfortunately for him, he just wasn't able to grab it.
Ball is tossed back up again. Left hand for Martin. Wrapped up, though, instantly was Marty Fitzgerald. We'll ball it up once more. Umpire not wasting any time. Tosses it up quickly. Martin slung out of by Howard. Umpire waves play on. Mitchell's been slung in a double gang tackle. He just stood there with nothing really to do, did Tom Mitchell.
And he wasn't able to get hand free. He looked across as if to sort of say, come and help me somebody. But good work by the Banyule tacklers there.
Kilcullen sends the ball forward. Owen gets a fist to it. It is with Pantalone. Owen tackles Ham high, but umpire waves play on. Howard gets the kick out. Good intercept mark by Justin Curry. Dove into traffic and did well. Ollie Poole sidesteps a couple, sends a handball back. There is a spiralling ball inside the forward 50 for Banyule. McCubbin did well to defeat Jones in that one-on-one. He chips the ball out wide. And a good forward 50 pressure, and the ball does go out of bounds.
Yeah, that's right, and that's kept the ball in the forward 50. Now, there's a very quick play on by Banyule, so no doubt the coach has said, just take the game on, play on, play on. So we'll look to see if they continue to do that through the final term.
Looks like Greensborough sent James McCubbin to danger man Max Jones to try and hold him off in this last quarter. As the ball is tossed up, Howard slung out of it, the umpire waves play on. Lots of bodies in the clinches. Banyule get the ball forward, but it's cut off by Zach Eastwood.
Yeah, and this has been quite typical of Greensborough. They've always had that defensive pressure, intercept mark, and then been able to stem the flow.
Eastwood's ball out wide to Glenn is perfect. Glenn has it just in front of the interchange bench for the Borough. Him and his side will be looking to ride this one home and possibly put a bit more pain on the board for Banyule. High ball. Couldn't be taken by Garrard. Andronako roves it really well, and he sends a ball inside the forward 50 for the Borough once again. Standing underneath it, no mark taken. Bodies everywhere. Howard underneath it. It's picked up for the Bears by Perugini. The ball's in dispute, and we'll toss it up once more.
That's right, and it's just about on the 50 here for Greens. They're looking to get a goal and get themselves some momentum in this last term.
Still a 34-point lead for Greensborough. Howard with the left hand. It is a free kick going the way of the Borough, it looks like. Looks like it's going to Nathan Howard. Yes, it is. He's about 40 metres out on that slight angle. Nathan Howard looking for his first of the day.
Yeah, and he's going back. He looks like he's got no intention of passing this one. He's got the big run-up. And this would be a great start for the Borough if they could do that, as they're looking to put some percentage on in this last term.
Him and Tim Martin have probably split the shares of ruck dominance today. They've both had their fair moments. No one ruckman has really dominated. But Nathan Howard comes in to put the Borough back out to a 40-point lead. He strolls in. Skips out to the right a bit. His kick is up. He looks pretty good off the boot. Goal umpire watched it sail over their head. Howard kicks the first of the quarter for the Borough and stems them back out to 40 points.
That's a great start for the Borough, and he was very confident when it as soon as left the boot. And also he was confident to have the shot, so well done to him.
4 minutes gone in this final term. Probably just about definitely stems out of reach for Banyule now. It would require a massive miracle to send this one back. But Greensborough will be riding some confidence now going into the bye. 40-point lead for the Borough. In nice conditions here at War Memorial Park. Getting a bit chilly now. Ball is tossed back up. Howard tries to smack it forward, but it ricochets off Martin with the right hand. Ball's in dispute. Will Mitchell underneath. Gets the handball out to Howard. That was really crafty from Will Mitchell. His handball wide to Ham is good. And now Andronako. He sends a ball forward. Dropped mark where it probably should have been taken. Retreating for Banyule is Sire. He sends a ball forward. It's well done, and now they have it. Collins. High ball forward. Martin lumbering over. Tried to take it over Davies. Davies did well, as did Compt, and the jumper was slung, and it was easy for the umpire to see and to call.
Yeah, that's right. That jumper the jumper came out about 10 centimetres at least, so easy decision for the ump there.
Compt moves it on quickly. His kick is good to Fitzgerald.
And Fitzgerald's done a few nice things today as well.
Wave to play on. His handball to Tom Mitchell with a chipping ball out wide is good. Working it well now are Greensborough. It's in the hands of Commandeur. His ball back to Eastwood. Nothing silly required for Greensborough now. Zach Eastwood has it in the defensive 50. Chipping ball back over the top to Commandeur. Right in front of us here in the broadcast booth. Commandeur plays on. High ball into the Greensborough sky. Garrard standing underneath it. Drops what he probably should have taken. It was good defensive pressure. Compt. Road one bump. Slung forward. Langford with the tap forward. Tom Mitchell there. Will it was. And he will be the recipient of a kick for holding the man, it looks like. Will Mitchell had a solid game today. Chipping ball out to Brindley is good. He plays on with the handball. Ham out wide. Johnston. His ball back in board. No fist at the back of the pack. It's retreated for the Bears. Ball in the middle of the ground. Langford has a bit of space now. Can he get there first? Or Brindley will win the foot race? He does. Handball out wide to Compt. Where does he go from here? Left foot ball along this broadcast wing. Forward of centre for Greensborough. Howard decides to go the fist rather than take the mark. Will be cut off now. Martin over the top to Poole and out to Kilcullen. They worked out that well. Did Banyule. And now Will Mitchell with the cut off. Handball to brother Tom over to McCubbin.
Yeah, I know Greensborough are playing a little bit tempo football, but they actually need to put the foot down and score a few goals here. They've been chipping the ball around, kicking it backwards and forwards. I think their fans would love to see them really run away with this.
McCubbin out to Brindley, out to Davies. He looks to send it long towards the boundary line. It's a perfect kick, though. It finds Tom Mitchell. Leads provided. Brother Will provides a lead. Tom doesn't share that brotherly love. Decides to send it high down the line. Garrard will stand underneath it. He does get there first, but can't take the mark. Well rove by Brody Glenn. Slips past one tackle. His handball to Howard is good. He handballs it to Fitzgerald. His kick is smothered off the boot, though. Couldn't get one cleanly away. Ham, though. Snapping ball to the goal line. No mark taken on the line for Greensborough. Half volley couldn't be taken, and it will be a behind.
And so far in this term, quite often when Greensborough got that kick inside the forward 50, they're not really hitting a target. It's either going to a pack or going to favouring the Banyule defender.
Mark couldn't be taken by Ollie Poole.
And he got pinged for a throw.
Tom Mitchell gets pinged for the throw. Good in the Crux player in his AFL career. Maybe did a few of those during his AFL career. That'll be a free kick going the way of Banyule.
Perhaps he should have been playing for the Adelaide Crows with the Crow throw.
Ball down the line. Well cut off by James McCubbin. He slips and goes to ground, though. Max Jones underneath it. Lands on top of him. Brindley is tackled well by Poole and Martin, and we'll ball it up once more.
Yeah, we don't encourage players to break the rule, but if you get a throw away quickly, sometimes you'll get away with it.
Umpire waves play on. Velasara sends it inside the forward 50. No mark taken for Banyule. Ball went over K. Roos's head. It's retrieved by Jack Johnston, and he sends a lumbering ball out. Owen. He'll retrieve for Banyule. Sends a high ball inside the forward 50. Jones stands under it and takes a nice mark over
he's
McCubbin.
Done it again. And he's the real shining light for the Bears. It looks like he's going to kick his fourth of the day here, fourth of the second half.
Max Jones has had a solid game, as we've mentioned a few times this afternoon, to put through his fourth. And just give something for the Banyule fans to cheer about once more. Jones comes in, the kick is up, and it is through. And
he was kicking from point blank range, so that's a great job for Jones. And now we're back to square, one goal each for the term. So Banyule are not throwing in the towel, which is good for their fans.
Jones with his 4th of the day. He has definitely been the cream of the crop for the Bears in what might go down as a low light in their season. One that they in the calendar that they would have liked to really fight hard, pull off a gritty victory, but it just hasn't eventuated that way today.
That's right. And Collins, who was kicking out for the Bears last quarter, was in right deep in the forward line just before, so not sure whether he's moved or not.
Ball is tossed back up. Mitchell wins it out of the middle and handballs off to Ham. He sends a ball inside the forward 50, long towards the goal line. Glenn stands underneath. The ball goes over the head, and it looks like it is going to be a free kick going the way of Brody Glenn.
And I think he might have got a shove in the back, his opponent behind him.
He tried to be crafty and take the advantage, but he needed to go back over his mark. He got the handball receive from virtually over the goal line.
Yeah, and the person who gave him the handball receive didn't even have the free kick, so this is a very strange occurrence. Now,
Glenn
so obviously he wasn't going to get away with that, but he's still got a fairly easy shot for goal, pretty much point-blank range directly in front here.
He won't miss this one, Brody Glenn, to put Greensborough back out to a 41-point lead for his 22nd goal of the season. Just waiting to put through the formalities is Glenn. Umpire says you can go for it now, mate. Glenn lines up, comes in, and his kick is through. Brody Glenn kicks his 2nd of the day.
Yeah, and like he's a very good goal kicker. Missed an easy one, but kicked a brilliant goal from the boundary in the 3rd term. And this is what the Greensborough fans want. A nice kick in by Ham. Low trajectory kick. Got in there before the forward line was congested, and Glenn took full advantage.
11 minutes gone in this final term out at War Memorial Park. We've got a 41-point lead to Greensborough. Can they put on some more damage and a bit of percentage boost? Ball is tossed up once again. Martin and Howard do battle. Howard wins the tap out with the left hand. Underneath Kilcullen for the Bears. Can't get it away. Well done by Hassler. He was tackled as he kicked it though. Ball inside the forward 50 from Velasaris. McFawn went to ground. K-Roo's under it. McFawn does well. Dives on it and taps the ball forward. Jones there for the Bears. Picks it up. Right foot snap over his body. But it's to the near side. That would have been exciting. Another one for Max Jones there.
Yeah, that's right. And, as I said, he's been the most dangerous forward for the Bears and giving his fans something to cheer about. So we've got 81-41 now.
40-point lead for Greensborough. Davies sends the ball out wide to Compt. Jones mans the mark now. Compt has it. Just in the defensive 50 on this broadcast side. He sends a high ball long down the wing. Underneath it, Garrard couldn't take the mark. Well done by Riley. Good tackle pressure on Fitzgerald as well. And we'll ball it up. 12.5 gone final term.
We've had Garrard for the Borough going berserk in the first half, kicking goals, and Jones for the Bears in the second half.
Tap forward by Howard. It's with Fitzgerald and now Tom Mitchell. Feigns one tackle and looks for a handball back inside. It was well done. Moved on. Andronako, he was dispossessed. Hassler, good intercept off the handball from Banyule. Good tackle though from Velasaris. Caught Hassler napping, and he wins a holding the ball free kick.
Hassler just took too long to make a decision there.
Ball back inside from Velasaris is good. Curry, ball inside the 50 for Banyule once more. K-Roo stands underneath it. It was well done by McFawn. He retrieves possession himself now. He's tackled, gets the handball out. Hart over the top, looking for Compt. Ball sits up for him. He sends a left foot torpedo, which spirals down the broadcast wing. Velasaris will be the first to get there, and he is. His handball back over the top was probably poor, but it sits up for the Banyule mids. Poole, he has it now. Looks back in board. It was a relaxed kick, and it was well done. Riley moves it on for Banyule, out to Sire. He sends one out wide. Looks to be with Owen now. Can he find a hit-up target forward? Ball inside the forward 50, looking for Langford. Can't take the mark. It was well done by Brindley. Underneath Kilcullen. They do retreat now, Greensborough. Good handball, and it finds Eastwood. He sends one out, looking for Danielchenko. Who gets there first? Banyule defence does. Good handball to himself. Was done by the Banyule defender there in Bailey Nielsen. Good tackle by Danielchenko, and we'll ball it up once again.
And looking at the highlights of this game, I hope that torpedo gets a mention, because it's very rare you see someone, especially a left foot torpedo kick.
It'll be a ball up once more on centre wing, true centre wing here. 40-point lead for Greensborough. Martin and Howard do battle. No real winner out of the ruck. It was good roving, and now Greensborough can pump it forward. Through Fisher. High ball lands to Danielchenko. Can't take the mark. Ganino provides the pressure. Ball's in dispute, though. Underneath, Danilchenko dives to it. Ganino lands on him once more. Ball comes out. It's with Curry for Banyule. Handball over the top is good. Robertson, left foot ball forward. Probably poor. Where does it land? It lands in Banyule hands. Owen, sidesteps 1, sidesteps 2, takes a bounce. Looks to launch inside the forward 50. Underneath it, K-Roos tries to jump. Can't take the mark, though. Retreated. Jones, left foot snap. Over his head. Bounces through. 5th of the day for Max Jones. His teammates say, well done, son. You've been probably one of our only shining lights today. And boy, has it been a good day for Max Jones.
Oh, it's been fantastic. I mean, he's just been tremendous. That was a snap off the ground. He's been marking them, contested marks. And now, what we're looking at now is, can Banyule win the last half? They're actually winning it by 6 points at the moment. Went into half-time 40 points down. That was basically the game. But if they can finish off and win the second half, that'll be something for their fans to be like a consolation for them.
11-15, plays 7-5, 26 scoring shots to 12, I should say, would probably be ruining Greensborough as they win the centre clearance this time. Good handball, and now it's with Fisher. His handball out wide to Will Mitchell. Feigns one handball, did the dummy really well. Sends a ball inside the forward 50. Good mark by Zach McCubbin. He'll be about 45 metres out. Continues it on, though. Goes in the pocket, looks for Andronako. Can't take the mark, was dispossessed. Picks up possession. Umpire waves play on. Snap at goal is through. The goal, just trying to identify. Looks like it might have been Garrard, although I can't see from here. Well done, though, by Greensborough to get another goal.
Yeah, and that we're just trying to work out who it was, but that was a great snap. Like, I mean, that was in heavy traffic, close in, but at a fair angle, so that was fantastic. So now we have it again, an even game in the second half.
40-point lead once more. It was Rayden Garrard who kicked that beautiful snap over his body.
And so he's probably thinking, let's forget about Max Jones being the best goal kicker on the game. I've just drawn level on 5 with him. So well done to Garrard. Not the typical goal for Garrard, really. He's more a marking forward, but to have those smarts is very good.
Banyule move it forward once again. Ball socked forward by Robertson. Good tackle in the forward 50 on McFawn. Umpire waves play on, though. Banyule providing some heat now. K-Roos under it. Gets the ball forward. Jones, can he get there? No. McCubbin takes the mark. Jones looking for his 6th there. His eyes would have lit up. James McCubbin. Ball out on that far wing. The umpire said it looks like it might be a 50-metre penalty.
I think for overstepping the mark. So, as well as who's going to win the first half, we've got to go who's going to be the best goal kicker on the ground today. We've got 2 players on 5. Both have been tremendous for their clubs today.
McCubbin sends one out wide. Good mark by Andronako.
He's done a few good things today, actually, Andronako.
Andronako, ball back inside. Good mark taken by Zach McCubbin. He sends one forward for the Borough once more. Garrard on the hit-up lead. It was a beautiful kick.
And that's a nice pass. And now McCubbin's got a chance to kick his 6th goal for the game. But he'll be kicking from about 50 on a fair angle. So it's a pretty difficult... I think he's got the distance in him, but it's a pretty difficult kick nonetheless.
Rayden Garrard saw Jones overtake him. And he said, what am I doing here? I need to kick 2 more goals myself. And it might just turn out that way for the full forward for Greensborough. Rayden Garrard strolls in. His rightful kick is up high into the sky. It floats, and it's a poor kick in the end to the right-hand side.
And it never looked like it was online. That was a very, very good pass by the way. In that case, Garrard just basically was in front and an easy chest mark.
41-point lead for Greensborough once again. Sire to kick it in for the Bears. He plays on, runs out to his right, and sends a high ball out towards his broadcast wing. High leap at the back from Johnston. Couldn't take the mark, though. Collins there. It's picked up by Hassler for Greensborough, and we'll ball it up once more. 19 minutes gone, final term.
And if I'm not mistaken, Jack Johnson was a famous boxer back about 100 years or so ago.
Ball is tossed up once more. It's in dispute. Picked up by Langford. Sweeping handball out wide. Couldn't find Poole. Hassler provides good pressure. Martin stands under it. Handballs it out, but it finds Greensborough hands. Will Mitchell, high ball back into the middle of War Memorial Park. Standing under it is McCubbin. Zach McCubbin, ball inside the 50. Could he look for Garrard once more? And the mark has been taken.
But it's not Garrard, I don't think.
Just looking to identify that player. It was a good mark. It is Raiden Garrard.
It is. My apologies. And now he's got a chance for his 6th. This is an easier kick than last time. He's in a similar part of the ground, but maybe slightly less angle and kicking from about 40 rather than 50.
Much more favourable angle, as Doug did mention.
Good hands by Garrett in that mark, by the way.
Looking for his 6th of the afternoon. Raiden Garrard strolls in. Kick is up. It looks to have gone across the face. It has. The ball stayed in play, and Glenn just takes the easy mark. No Banyule defender really marked Brody Glenn there.
Well. Let's call that a great pass. It just floated. The ball was just like a terrible, like one of those terrible punts that floats in the air, and Glenn was basically all on his own in front of the pack, and it fell into his arms.
Glenn will shape around on his right. The snap is up, and it is through. He's got his 3rd of the day.
Yeah, and that was like an easy bread and butter goal for Glenn. He would virtually never miss them. He's had a good day as well up forward for the Borough.
Shaping up to be a good afternoon for Brody Glenn with his 3rd of the day. It's now out to a 47-point lead for Greensborough. 13-16-94 plays 7-5-47, doubling the Banyule score. As we just come towards the closes of this one, 21 gone, 4th term.
That's right. And the Borough will be looking to get triple figures on the board. They only need a goal to do that and to get a bit of extra percentage to bridge the gap on those teams in front of them on the ladder.
We're back in the centre of War Memorial Park. Martin out with the left hand. Good spin from Tom Mitchell. Gets the handball out. Commandeur, and he handballs it to Will Mitchell, who sends it forward for the Borough once more. Glenn stands underneath it, but lets it bounce. Can he get there first? Johnston there for the Borough, and the ball does go out of bounds. Ricochets off his boot, and we'll toss it back in.
And the Banyule player there in Sheard was appealing for the free kick. I thought maybe the tackle lingered a bit long, and it could have gone the other way, but it's a throw-in, no decision from the ump there.
We ball it back in once more. Underneath it, Martin pushes out his direct opponent in Fisher. Will Mitchell has it now. He handballs it to brother Tom. Sidesteps one. Good tackle, though. Velasaris has it. He sends one forward for Tim Martin. Well done, though, by Zach Eastwood. Just sees it over the boundary line safely. Yeah,
good defence. And we're just looking over the ground there, and there's a moon that's come up, and we can see it in the distance.
47-point lead for Greensborough. 22 gone in this final term. Can't be too much longer left in this contest. Out at War Memorial Park, Matthew Pantaloni has it. He handballs it to Curry. Sidesteps Andronarco's tackle. Andronarco wraps him up well. Umpire almost paid holding the ball, but said he got a boot to it. Johnston, his handball. Tom Mitchell, sidesteps one. Looks to send it inside the forward 50 with a darting ball to Brody Glenn. He moves it on quickly, though. Chips one forward, is cut off, though. Ball's in dispute and is played on now. Banyule send it through the middle of War Memorial Park. It's a good pass. It's with Robertson now. Pantaloni it is. Luke Pantaloni sends the ball forward. Langford has it in the centre of War Memorial Park. Handball over the top. Is into the man on the mark, though. Good retreat by Ganino. Langford. Perugini. Back inside. Pantalone. Good tackle, though. He'll be holding the ball. That's an awesome tackle by Ryan Commandeur, and he lets him know about it.
Yeah, great tackle. And every Banyule disposal, their handball was under great pressure, so they did actually well to last as long as they could.
Ball in retreat back to Jack Johnston. They chip it around now, Greensborough. It's with Compt. Hard it is.
Yeah, and their fans will be screaming, get the 100 on the board, get the 100 on the board. They're just taking their time now.
Hart goes out to the broadcast side. Far wing, I should say. The ball is in dispute and we'll ball it up once more. 23 gone. Closing stages in this one at War Memorial Park. It's Greensborough with that 47-point buffer. Can they kick one more goal to get to the ton? Kilcullen underneath it. We'll ball it up again.
Yeah, and can we break the deadlock between Raiden Garrett on 5 goals at one end and Max Jones on 5 at the other? Both have had chances to kick 1 or 2 extra, by the way.
Hart in the clinches for Greensborough. His handball is smothered and is cut off. Langford, they send the ball forward, but it'll be coming back. Jack Johnson with the sweeping intercept mark.
And he's been pretty good in defence as well today, Johnson.
Can he plunge from here? He goes wide. Brindley. Long sleeves today. Tom Brindley. He chips it forward. Good ball to Eastwood. Bit of stagnant movement here at War Memorial Park. Everyone just waiting for that final siren. Eastwood chipping ball over the top is good. Fitzgerald, though, drops what he should have taken. Ball stays in play. It's with Owen. His handball is good. Banyule back to Owen. There's a lot of bodies there, though. Finds Collins. Belisarius, his handball back out to Banyule's paw. To Owen, I should say. Ball will be coming back in.
Yeah, and there is Collins on half forward, so definitely he's been, he's been moved in the latter part of the game.
We'll toss it back in, just forward to centre for Banyule here. 47-point deficit for them. Not the day they would have wanted. They'll go into the bye with some thinking to do. Ball tossed back in. Body's in dispute and we'll toss it up once more. Good tackle from Marty Fitzgerald. 25 gone.
Yeah, and you'd have to say Banyule's, barring some sort of miraculous type thing, Banyule's season's pretty much gone now, whereas Greensborough, they're right in the hunt for that finals berth.
Tim Martin with the left-hand Kilcullen there, but once again, Greensborough retrieve. Fisher, handball out. Will Mitchell there. Ball's in dispute, bobbling around. Tom Mitchell, he sweeps one out. It's cut off though. Kilcullen, he sends it inside the forward 50 for the Bears once more. Jones, front of the pack. Ball doesn't sit up for him though. And Greensborough will retreat. Sidestep is good. McFawn has it now. On the boundary line, tight ropes it. Handball over the top to Brindley. He moves it by hand once more. Mitchell, Will it is. His handball to Zach Hart. Tries to spin through the Poole tackle. Good tackle from Poole. Holding the ball is paid.
Yeah, good pressure from Banyule, and they deserve this. Will be another inside 50 for them. They fully deserved it for their effort to chase.
Poole looks for Jones. Can't take the lunging mark. Did really well, though.
Yeah, the ball was just a little bit wide, but you could see Jones's eyes light up.
It is in Max Jones's hands. It looked like it bounced to us. Maybe the umpire couldn't see. Unless he's paid a push in the back free kick.
He made a pay to push them back. Anyway, Jones, so we're right behind this. This is a very difficult shot. He's right on the boundary. He'll be kicking from about 40. And if I speak any louder, he'll hear me.
Exactly.
So we'll just wait while he goes in.
Max Jones lines up for his 6th of the day to overtake Garrard once more. The kick is right in front of us here. Jones's kick is up. It's to the right. He actually doesn't register a score. Umpire signals
out of
for
bounds on the full. All right, and you can see Garrard up there, at the other end going, phew, thank God for that, he missed.
Ball will be brought back in by Jack Johnston for the Borough. 26.5 gone, final term. Won't be too much long left. Jones says, what's he doing? Move it on. He clearly wants another one, does Max Jones.
He wants another opportunity.
High ball out to Garrard, can't take the mark, and it trickles over the boundary line right in front of us here in our broadcast booth.
Dying stages of the game. Not too many goals kicked in this term, so can't be long left. We're wondering which one of these goal kickers can get another one on the board, and can Greensborough get to the 100?
Martin sort of pushes Fisher to the ground. The umpire waves play on, though. Eastwood chases it, as does Belisarius. Belisarius does well to keep it in. Andrew Narco there. Tom Mitchell, handball, Eastwood in the clinches, sends the ball forward. Poole tries to cut it off. It was a difficult one to pick up off the half volley, but he did well. But his kick is cut off by Hassler.
And Poole should have just had a little look there. He wasn't under that much pressure, and he kicked it straight to an opponent.
Brindley couldn't take the mark. It was good pressure provided by Daniel Owen. Brindley retreats now. Back to Mitchell, back to Brindley, and the siren does sound here. At War Memorial Park, Greensborough were really dominant from the opening bounce. 13-16, 94 to 7-6, 48 in the end for Banyule. Good win for the Borough as they look to build on their season and hopefully get towards some September action going into the bye. Just too much dominance day for Greensborough.
Yeah, that's right. And they really won it in the first half. They were 40 points up at half-time. They won it by 46. So we were a little bit disappointed that the two guys aiming for the goal-kicking award for the day finished on a tie on 5-all. That was Max Jones for Banyule and Raiden Garrard for the Borough. And they had great contests, and the Borough were probably hoping they'd get to the 100 point mark and get a bit of extra percentage, but they'd be happy with that win. They're right in the hunt now for a final 5 thing if they can continue this form onwards.
Who are some of your best on today, Doug?
Well, of course, Tom Mitchell. You know, when you win a Brownlow medal in the AFL, you'd think he'd do pretty well at this level, and he was good. He was just showing his football smarts, got plenty of the ball, got it out, in and under, got it out to people in the space. Of course, Jackson Davies, possibly best on ground. He was fantastic in defence. Jack Johnston was good there, and a few others played well in defence. I like the work of a few others who popped in and out. Brodie Glenn was good with 3 goals, and Busy gave a few opportunities away as well. Centre and forward, Ben Ham, Zach McCubbin were good as well. For the Borough, I thought obviously Jones was the best for Banyule. He really stood out. The others just sort of popped in and out of the game. I thought there wasn't anyone who stood out. Jackson Rowling the ruck did reasonably well. Langford around the ground was okay. No one really stood out. Jones was clearly a stand at best, I thought, for the Bears.
To Banyule, as we just go around the grounds for end of match or just coming towards the end of match scores out in Division 1,